I am a proud member of the Alphabet Mafia, or the LGBT, as most people know. Emphasis on the B. I like the P, the V, and a nice set of titties. Who doesn't like titties? I've lived in Vegas for about 8 years now. Moved from the East Coast. I feel like most of the time when you move somewhere new, you kind of go through a hoe phase. I mean, at least I did. Now I will say that I am taken. I am dating a wonderful man who has a borderline unhealthy obsession with fedoras. I think that's okay. I did spend some time dabbling in the online dating years ago. There's, Plenty of Fish, OkCupid, the ever so popular and successful Craigslist. There's also Match.com, but I don't fuck with Match.com because they don't like gay people, so fuck them. But I will say that with all these dating apps and online websites and everything like that, everybody has their own, every site and app has their own level of crazy people. Everyone's a little different, breed of person. So you have people on Craigslist where they have their party and play, the people that like to, get crazy, cracked out on drugs while they have sex. Or then you have the foot fetish people, I always mess this up, toe suckers and foot fuckers. And then you have the prostitutes, which, we don't ignore the prostitutes. But my favorite's Plenty of Fish. I went on a date once with a guy that insisted on sharing his details about his most recent colonoscopy, and I'm like, dude, this is the first date. I don't need to see your asshole, and I don't want to see it next time either. And then there was another lady who I went on a date with. Now, in the lesbian community, it is a joke, or at least I thought it was a joke, it's a stereotype to get the U-Haul on the second date and move in together, and no joke, on the third date, this girl's like, so when do you want to move in together? And I was like, what the fuck? That's a little crazy. But one of my favorite things, OkCupid is actually the one that's the most successful for me when it comes to the most fascinating and interesting conversations. I had somebody once that straight up asked me, he's like, I need a green card, would you like to get married? And I'm like, no, that's too much. There's another guy that said, hey, how on earth does Kate Upton's doppelganger not have a boyfriend? And I was like, what? I mean, Kate Upton, she's fucking hot. And I was like, what are you smoking? But the best one ever is, everybody enjoys a good backhanded comment or compliment now and then, is this guy says to me, you look like the only person on this app, or the only woman on this app that doesn't scare the living shit out of me. Do you like egg salad sandwiches? Straight up, do you like egg salad sandwiches? I'm like, no, personally I'm more of a tuna melt girl, but what the fuck? Isn't that a first date question? Egg salad sandwiches? Okay, weirdo. So, that's my time, guys.
Make some noise for Robin. Up next, we have the captain. Make some noise for your next comic.